Hello, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Coach Mimi. So today I want to teach you how to create your own rhinestone template using the 1 million rhinestone board. Okay, so with this board you can create a lot of designs, different shape. All you need is to trace the shape you want, and then you add your rhinestones like I will be teaching you in this video. Okay, so today I want us to create something simple, so you just understand the concept and then you can create different designs as you so desire. You can actually get a carved out shape if you don't know how to draw, and then use that to mark it on the board so that you know exactly where to put your rhinestone. Okay, rhinestone boards come in different sizes. So this is a size 10 rhinestone board. That means I can easily put a brush in size 10 rhinestones. Okay, like I will show you. This is size 10 rhinestone. Okay, then this is size 16 rhinestone. Okay, so size 16 is bigger than size 10, and so the higher the number, the bigger the rhinestone. Okay, and so your rhinestone board also have bigger holes to accommodate the size of the rhinestone. Okay, so for this board, like I said, this is size 10 rhinestone. So we're going to do a simple shape. I want to do a star. Okay, so my star, okay, let me get closer so that the camera can see. So I'm going to start from here. Okay, so we can see. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, 7, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so I want to come down 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so this will give me a star. Okay, can also be seen as a square. Okay, even though it's tilted. So star. So if this is the shape I want, maybe I want small stars I can put on different areas of my design. So I'm going to use what we call a picking pencil. It is made of wax, so it is sensitive to pick the rhinestone. Okay, so this is my size 10 rhinestone. So watch me. So I'm going to pick the shiny side of the rhinestone and I'm going to drop it here. Okay, so you do this one after the other, filling all these holes. I don't hope my camera is picking it. So this pencil picks the shiny aspect of the rhinestone and then it drops it, releases it when I get into that hole. Okay, so this is what I will continue to do until I get all my rhinestones into the hole that's following the shape I've created. Okay, so this is one method to get different shapes from your 1 million rhinestone board. may have to fast forward some parts so that the video will not be too long. Okay, so voila, see, I filled all these holes. So this is the first one. So this one is this is just tracing the outer layer of my shape. So if I wanted a feel of this shape, I will show you how that is done right now. Okay, so let's keep some space. So let me move to another location so that we don't mix up when we are picking the stones. Okay, so with my pencil I'm going to trace another. Okay, let me come down a little hope you can see me. So start here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 2 3 4 5 6 7. 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so if I wanted this to be a block, not just the surrounding borders, I'm going to also put rhinestones in these holes that are within that border. Okay, I've forgotten the name Sile calls it. So when I'll be teaching you another method to create a rhinestone template using Sile Studio, I will get the right terminology. Okay, so this is still this is still a star. Okay, but this time around everywhere is filled up, unlike the first one we did where only the borders were filled up. So we're going to do the same process. Okay, so I'm going to fill the holes, all the holes I've marked. Okay, you feel free to create any shape of your choice. Okay, some people use toothpick as their picker. Okay, so it mustn't be this wax pencil. Anything that works for you. And make sure that once you pick the shiny aspect of the rhinestone, you're going to drop the dull side of the rhinestone into the hole such that the shining side of the rhinestone is what will be showing. Okay, so as you can see, that's what I'm doing. I have to arrange it into the hole. You can actually use masking tape. Okay, but because this is a very small design, I think picking the rhinestone individually will be faster. But if it's a bigger design, maybe a bigger star, I will say use a masking tape to separate the shape from the other holes that are not part of the shape. Okay, and then you brush in your rhinestones. What I mean by brushing your rhinestone, you pour the rhinestone and then you rub it either with a foam or with your hand, and it will make the stones get in. Okay, and because this design is small, I can quickly fill it up with my picker the way I am doing now. Rhinestone making requires patience. Okay, so if you're not a patient person, don't go into this business. You mess up a lot of things. Even when you're brushing, which is faster, you still have to look very well to be sure that all the rhinestones are placed in the correct position and order. That is, no one is facing downward. That's none of the shiny rhinestones. The shiny surface of the rhinestone is facing downward. Okay, we're almost there. So it requires patience, so you can give your customer a good job. So this stage is complete. So the next stage is for us to pick it up. Okay, so we usually pick this up with what we call transfer paper. Okay, you must have seen me use transfer paper in some of my videos. So I'm going to return my beads to the container. It into the container. How do you store your rhinestones? This is how I store my rhinestone, into this plastic container that has a cover. So let me know in the comment section how you store your own rhinestone. Okay, to the next phase. So I'm going to keep all of this aside. I'll just use my masking tape to serve as a barrier between this. Not exactly necessary, but you can never be too careful when it comes to delicate things like this. Okay, so better to overdo than to say had I known. Okay, so I'm going to get a rhinestone transfer sheet that is big enough to cover this. Okay. Okay, so this is my rhinestone transfer sheet. So I just want to see what can take. Better to have excess than to have a small transfer sheet. Better to have excess. Okay, so I'm going to use this. So the transfer sheet has a transparent side and a matte side. Okay, so this transparent side is the side that has the sticky adhesive side. Okay, so you're going to separate this transparent side from this paper backing side. Okay, so when you separate it, then you're just going to, in a swift motion, you put it, because you cannot be monkeying around. If not, the whole thing will scatter. Okay, so in a swift motion, I'm going to drop this. Okay, so once I drop this, I'm going to tap it. So if you're a beginner, start with smaller designs, like smaller shapes like this. Okay, when you have perfected in lifting smaller shape like this, you can now progress to bigger shape. Okay, then you can require someone to also assist you. Okay, so you do this to help the rhinestones to stick to the transfer sheet. Okay, so I think I'm okay. You can also use a foam to rub this to also help, but sometimes I avoid that because it may scatter, so I can just press it. So then you peel off this transfer sheet. So as you're peeling it off, you see the rhinestones will be leaving the board and they are attached to this transfer sheet. Voila, can you see this? I hope the camera is picking it. Okay, so to protect your rhinestones from scattering, you're going to return this to the paper backing. Okay, so you just made yourself a rhinestone template. All right, so let's lift the other one. So we have this too, so I'm going to do the same thing. better to have excess than to have shortage. Okay, so I didn't got to. So we're repeating the same process. Let me shape this downward so you can see. So I'm going to remove this. Okay, and I'm going to drop it swift motion. I'm going to press. Okay, so I think and then press very well so that the rhinestone can move to the transfer sheet. Okay, can be transferred from the board to the transfer sheet. So let's peel off this transparent part. As you're peeling off, you watch. If there's anyone that did not follow, you can return it and press it again. Okay, so that all your stones should follow you. Okay, so you can see all of our stones following us. This one was a little stubborn. Let me make sure that it follows us very well. Okay. So this is lifting our rhinestone, and I return it to the paper backing to protect my design. So you can see we have 2 templates just like that from one board. You can have so many by just drawing out the design. You can see I use a pencil to trace out my design inside the hole, so you can use that to create any shape and then follow the procedure like I taught you to get your own rhinestone template. I just want to show you how this can be transferred to any fabric. Okay, so I'll be using a tote bag to show you how I attach this. Okay, so right back. So with rhinestones, you can iron them to. Okay, I'm going to set the temperature to the maximum. That's this one where the light is blinking, and wait for the light to get to green. Okay, showing that it has gotten to that temperature. You can also use your heat press machine. Okay, I'll be showing you the heat press machine too once we are through with this process. So this is one of the beautiful tote bags I made. If you've not watched our video on how to make your perfect first tote bag, okay, the link will be popping up right now, so you can click on it and go and learn how to make your first perfect tote bag. Get to maximum. I'm going to, okay, that's gotten to maximum, got that click. Okay, so I apply my Teflon sheet. This is like a protective cover. Sorry, my own has been overused. It has seen better days, so I will just press over it to make the surface where I want to apply the rhinestone to be smooth. Okay, so anytime you want to apply rhinestone, that's the first thing you do. Make sure that that surface where you want to apply it is smooth. Okay. Okay. So you can actually use your Teflon sheet, or if you don't have this, you can use your hanky, white hanky. Okay. Why you're using white is such that the color of the other hanky should not stain your project. Okay, so let's use this. Okay, so when you want to apply this, so the first thing you do, you peel it off from the paper backing. You have to be careful, especially if it's a large one, so that the sticky surface does not come on each other like it's about happening now. Okay, so thank God it didn't happen. So I want to place this at the center. Okay, so I'm eyeballing balling it. But let me get my measuring tape. My measuring tape, I should be able to get something close to perfect so that it will be great. So this is 14 inches, so 7. It was very close. So 7, you can shift it, it won't scatter. That's the advantage of the stickiness of your transfer tape. Okay, so this is 7. So it's at the center now. Okay, so did you see something happen? If you look at, you see 2 of my rhinestones have shifted. Okay, so it's not a problem, so don't panic. You can go back and correct it. Let's go back and tilt it. Okay, because if you press it, it will not transfer because that pad is not that pad does not have gum, and this wants to give us problems. Okay, so what I'll do, instead of it to mess up the design, okay, so this can actually happen. Especially when the stickiness of your transfer paper is not very okay. So for lifting rhinestone, get transfer sheets that have very strong stickiness. This one, I think I've opened it for a while without using it. It was just left over. Okay. Things we go through as content creators. Okay, so I hope you are seeing. So I'm going to put my, don't worry, this one has shifted. The good thing is that it's not going to stick, so I'll just put it separately. So I'm going to put my Teflon sheet. Okay, my iron is hot enough. Okay, so I'm going to apply 15 seconds with firm pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I move to another area and repeat the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So as you can see, I'm not moving my iron all over. I just put pressure on one spot and ensure that it's up to 15 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to do this, bring it out. Okay, allow it to cool a little. That's hot. So I have to bring some rhinestone to replace the one that tilted. Okay, so I can peel now. So you can see this. That one that's tilted, you see, it did not transfer because the sticky part is this way. It has melted and stuck to this. So you can still reuse your transfer sheet if it is still sticky. You just return it back to the paper backing. Okay. So what I will do to that part that the one that tilted, so see, I'm using my picker to replace it. So I just put it, adjust it so that it's on the right location, like this one also. Okay, then cover it and put your iron on it. Okay, so try and put other places same way. Another 15 seconds at each spot. So if it's a bigger rhinestone design, it's preferable to use a heat press so that you do it under 30 seconds or maximum 45 seconds in 3 cycles. That's 15-15 second cycles. Okay, I think this should be okay. It's a small design. It's good to heat press it very well so that the iron behind the rhinestone can melt and it will stick to, voila. So as you can see, a little hot. Okay, so that's how you transfer rhinestones to your project. Okay, let's see this other one that we also did. So I think I will just so I'm going to start this. So I'm going to start it here. Okay, so repeat the process. Remove my Teflon sheets. Allow it to cool a little. Peel this off. Okay, so the chocolates. And keep your transfer sheet for later use if it's still strong. So you can go 2 more 15 seconds over it. This is how you create your own rhinestone template from your 1 million rhinestone board and apply it to your fabric. Okay, so I'm going to show you the heat press machine. If you gain value from this tutorial, don't forget to click on the thumbs up button, share this video to other crafters so that they can benefit from this skill. Okay, so I will go ahead and still design other areas. Okay, but I'll do that off camera. Okay.